my name is Daniel Matter, and today I'm going to reveal my voice. I have released Alternative Future of Europe, episode 1 about aftermath of nuclear war. But as you know, this isn't going so well. Well, it's going well with this series, and I'm going to talk about what I do behind the scenes and what I normally do when I do mapping and video mapping things. So as you know, Daniot. If you don't know, Daniot stands for Denmark and Ottoman Empire. Yeah, and I am most likely living in Denmark, and I have roots from Turkey. Yeah, and I have also Austrian and all those other roots. So I'm also going to talk about mapping. Okay, so you're saying, how do I make mapping videos, not including these like Mongolian civil war and all those other things? I personally don't use my computer much. Yes, for mapping and like the map itself, but not for uploading. It is rare that you find mappers not using a computer for mapping editing. But that's because that my computer is very slow and it doesn't really match uploading videos to YouTube. And yes, that's like that. So I'm going to talk about how do I make it. So I firstly make the map and the countries with making voices from like, hey, I might make a war with you because I don't like you, and it wins or it loses. I make that with my computer, like saving the files and set them into movie maker projects and like making a film. And I use Windows for it. Then you say, okay, then you need to convert the file, MP3 file from YouTube, to convert it to like that, and then you can upload it. It's not that easy. Normally I don't do that. That's because my computer is slow and it can't convert files. It begins to crash, and when it's like an iPad. When it crashes, it is crashed, and the whole computer crashes. The screen turns black, and it's like only game when you play with a mouse. That's only what there is. Explorer, exe, and all those graphics is off. That is terrifying. Then I have OneDrive. OneDrive, that's like iCloud, when you can share things with the cloud. So then I send my film or project or what it is to my iPad directly. Then I go to iMovie, and then I set the file in, and then I edit it with music. I like not convert it, but I take like my iPhone and then put it on the microphone of the iPad. Then I turn on the music, so it like takes the music. And yeah, I mostly like Two Steps from Hell. because they have very very dramatic music, and yeah, yes. But then I send it, and then iMovie, and then I done. Then I share it, and then I share it with YouTube, and then the video is on YouTube. But it is pain on the ass. It is not that easy. There was a fail when I was beginning with uploading it to my iPad and uploading later to OneDrive and YouTube. I took the wrong file. Never take WMV or Windows Movie Maker file. You can say take MPEG-4 or MP4 instead. The iPads and those things don't really match with Windows Media because it isn't made by Microsoft, it's made by Apple. So that's the thing. That was a pain in the ass because I changed to Windows Media video file because I thought, okay, I think this is better quality. No, it isn't. MP4 is top quality and modern. You had Windows Media files around the 90s, like Windows 95, and those media videos were still there, and they are so old quality, and no one uses it. MP4 is much newer, and if it can be, then I'm excited for a new MP version, like MP5 or like that, if that exists. So yeah, that's how I make videos. And then you're probably saying, yeah, which computer do you use? Yes, I had a fail when I bought my computer. I forgot to check how much storage it has and those things, and I bought a notebook with only 17 gigabytes. So that's not much for something like mapping and gaming, and yes, and it isn't compatible with my devices. But this video is not a podcast or that thing, but it is just info video as it will be at like other mappers. And I also briefly recommend you to look at these other mapping channels like Istanbul Mapper, Trojan Mapper, or if I say it or if I say it correctly, and Alt Mapper and White Viper mapping, and Domain Mapper, and those mappers. I really recommend you looking at those mappers because they are very good, and I briefly recommend you Irradiate mapping or just Irradiate / Ion mapping, because Irradiate mapping is making some very good quality mapping. He really sets you can say taste to the mapping. But this was the mapping or mapping review or mapping talk, and hope I see you later. Remember, enjoy my videos as it will be. So see you next time. Goodbye.